The Regional Advocacy Network Eastern and Southeastern Europe, an innovative approach for strengthening advocacy through regional exchange. Did you ever think of the fact that Facebook, the world's preeminent social media platform, doesn't create content? Or that Booking.com, the world's leading accommodation provider, doesn't own properties? Or that the largest global bank in the world doesn't possess any physical cash? The three examples vividly illustrate the potential of when a broker substantiates its role and actual, interesting and innovative learning content, it can actually transform the terrain for development organizations. These thoughts inspire the establishment of the Helvetas Regional Advocacy Network in 2018, situated in the Western Balkans and Eastern Europe. Currently, the Regional Advocacy Network community boasts over 80 contributors, with approximately 600 active participants engaged across more than 20 topics. The network's webpage has welcomed over 27,000 visitors in the last 2 years, illustrating the network's growing outreach. Today, the Regional Advocacy Network is a pioneering knowledge platform in the region and serves as an inspiring example for regionalization in practice. But how did it all begin? In 2018, Helvetas Eastern Europe held the first regional advocacy workshop intended for Helvetas projects from across the region in Durrës, a coastal town in Albania. The workshop triggered strong momentum and the desire to exchange and learn more. Colleagues and partners were eager to learn about each other's projects, specific challenges and best practices, to use synergies across national borders, to exchange with relevant system actors from governments, donor agencies or private sector, to present their own projects and initiatives and position them towards external actors. Helvetas Eastern Europe then decided to foster cross-cutting themes through dedicated communities of practice, or COPs. With time, the advocacy community of practice gradually developed into a network, first with Helvetas staff only, then with key partners, and finally with external system actors across all sectors and from various countries. Today, the RAN builds on three key elements. First, regular webinars. Second, annual face-to-face meetings. And third, hackathons. Let's have a brief look at each of them. Webinars. RAN webinars are held on a regular basis to discover and discuss a specific advocacy issue from the region. They are usually organized around an annual theme. In 2023, this was climate advocacy. This year, it's civic space. Beside the presentation of initiatives and projects, RAN webinars usually feature a panel with experts and policy makers, scientists, CEOs or journalists. The network's annual highlight is the annual get-together where people from across the region meet for 3 days to jointly advance their advocacy and policy efforts. These meetings allow to deepen the annual theme and to translate them into concrete, new projects and proposals. Relevant system actors from the host country are always part of these meetings, an ideal opportunity for Helvetas and its partners to discuss, position and advocate. DevPol Hack. Finally, the network began to facilitate hackathons on policy issues, so-called DevPol Hacks. Combining creative thinking and approaches from the Helvetas Advocacy Toolbox, a DevPol hack helps to co-create innovative solutions for specific development challenges. Meanwhile, they have been conducted in diverse settings, face-to-face, hybrid and even fully virtual. As with the webinars and annual meetings, hackathons always seem to bring together projects, partners and external system actors. RAN today and learn more. Today, RAN is a thriving network regularly bringing together development practitioners, activists, donors, business people, policymakers, researchers, and journalists to discuss issues of concern, learn together, and co-create innovative solutions. And the journey continues. Building on substantial seed funding from Helvetas Eastern Europe, the network currently reflects on its future organizational, including a broader ownership base beyond Helvetas alone, as well as new ways of funding. Considering the strong demand from across all sectors and countries, as well as the high level of engagement, we are convinced that this journey continues to be exciting and rewarding. If you want to learn more or even become part of it, then visit the Regional Advocacy Network website or contact us at the address on the screen.
Innovation.
Stimulating.
Essential.
Impactful.
Persistence.
Passion.
Engaging.
Curiosity.
Exchange.